Hello, good day, everybody. And welcome back to the stream. Since we last streamed, we had House Tyrion with a sub. Mistakes, wow, with a sub. Simon 1201 with 46 months, and Abby Hubble with 52 months, a full deck of months. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Today, we will be liminalitying, and then we will be cobbly-moning. That's chill. I hadn't seen that one before. Punchy block. That's pretty swick. I love punchy block. I'm streaming on your birthday? That's so cool. Happy birthday. I hope it's the best day of all time. The Great Turtle XP. Thank you for the 29 months. Very cool. Do we get any anime movie channels? I don't think so. But we get the gaming channel. You're watching CaptainSparklez playing Minecraft in Minecraft. Yep. Okie dokie. Alyssa Renee with 65 months of sabage. That is a very cool thing and awesome. Boing. Boing. I love jumping on the trampoline. It's like the best thing that we can do to start while we wait for people to arrive and stuff. It's kind of the coolest thing. Hey, Roy. So there is a chance that today on the Pokemans, we will get assigned a house. Whether it's Gryffindor or Slytherin or Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw. Nobody knows. Trampoline parkour when? Man, they should consider adding something to Minecraft that allows you to bounce when you land on it. It could even be like a slimy block or something like that. All right. What time will the Mons be? The time will be after the liminality. That is the time. The time is then. Right now it's now, and at that point it will be then. Okay. No more homeless sparkles on the Mons. Hey man. I have a beautiful awning. All right? It's kind of epic. S Bogsy, thank you for the 27 months. Happy third sub, baby. Congratulations. Is there E-word today? I'm considering it. There is a chance it could happen. Man, it's been a bit of a crazy frickin' day. I discovered something that is absolutely, it was just freaking crazy to discover. Holy frickage. I can't say, I'm not going to say all the specifics because it was corrected very rapidly. And so I will not name and shame. But this is not a house rant. No, basically I unknowingly was underpaid for something a couple of years ago. And the way in which I found out about being underpaid is just the actual most unlikely scenario to ever occur. And it's like a 1 in a million chance that I actually ever would have found this out. And it is not an inconsequential amount of money. And it was a concerning thing to find out about. No, it is not taxes. I would have no problem being like the government took more money than it was supposed to. I'm not gonna like not name and shame there. I have no problem there. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I found out about this discrepancy and I brought it up. Fortunately, they admitted very quickly that mistakes happened. I didn't dig in as to, you know, whether or not for certain there was any, you know, nefarious intentions or if it was a genuine mistake. But in any case, it was corrected very quickly. And for that, I'm happy enough and I'll leave it at that. So anyway, yeah. But yeah, I was like, what the frick, man? This is crazy. Anyway, Yatko, thank you for, yes, the money towards the house fund. Exactly. Maybe it'll cover painting the house, which is actually not a small amount of money. But needs to happen after all the repairs to the deck. So let's see. Yetko with the sub. Jocelyn McKenna, 41 months. A local lurker sends the mandatory 1 message a month. Good to have you regardless. And Nuker GG with the 11 months. I should make this message special. Let's not ruin it. So what should I say? Hopefully I don't run out of space. Pretty sure he will spend the money on Amy Sume. I don't think I will, actually. I have no plans to spend money on Amy Sume. But you know, maybe Kara will at some point. I don't know. They are, I mean, we're kind of we're on the home stretches of the deck repairs. They are repairing the stucco work at the moment. It seems like they have gotten all but the final like color layers in for the stucco. And I think they're going to have to let the polybond cure for a day or two. Then they apply the final coats there. And then after all that messy work is done, then they finally apply the final coat for the deck surfaces. And then they're pretty much done, other than having to rebuild a small portion of a little concrete planter box wall. And then that'll be it. So hopefully like 2 more weeks maybe, and then I can open the blinds in the bedroom because I have not been able to have the blinds open in the bedroom since June, because otherwise I would wake up and there would be people looking in, and I figured that would be a little awkward. You've been watching a house renovation show where they redo a whole house in 10 hours. Why is it taking your deck so long? Okay, couple things. On like Extreme Makeover Home Edition, I don't know if they still air that show. They have like 5,000 people who are working on the house. So you have A, that. B, not good quality. You can choose like, what is it? The triangle of things. It's good. You can either choose cheap, good quality, fast, pick any 2. And that kind of explains it, right? Anyway, I got scammed by the renovators. I mean, yeah, maybe if I was charged hourly, but it was a fixed cost for the project. And because I ended up opting to just do the decking, like purpose-built decking finish, it actually ended up saving money off of the original proposal. So I was happy about that. Originally, I was like, let's refinish the decks with like the same finishes as they had from before. But after they started the demo and I was talking with the contractor, it was just like the most reliable finish is the purpose-built decking coating. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. Let's just freaking do that. And it was cheaper anyway. So okie dokie. All right. Bossman be yapping. Okay, fine. I'll start the episode. Oh my god, that's crazy to say. Here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Liminality. Since we last left off, I made a little bit more of the light engineering blocks, so we've got some of those. We got 30 light engineering. We still have some leftover light engineering frames. Super epic. And then it's gonna... Oh, but then we gotta do... Do we have to do the freaking... We have to piston the iron bars into place in order to get him to stand in the center of this thing, which is like a little bit annoying. Hey, Storm Sora, thank you for the 35 months. Did we figure out if your cards are disappearing because the card holder was shared? Yes, it was the shared thing. Yeah. No, so I actually don't think Vaporeon was mine to begin with. I thought that when you opened up the binder, it like had a starter set in as a seed, but I think that the other person who the binder was linked with probably opened a card pack, put it in there, and I might have stolen those. So they probably stole them back. Yeah. Please go out with my grandpa. Thank you for subbing. That's very much appreciated. I hope your grandpa finds love. Trying to think. What flavor is drinky? Pina colada. It's pretty yummy, actually. It's pretty yummy. Do I need to, like... Okay, so what did I do in order to center him between the things? I don't remember. It was because I couldn't put it in, but if I piston it, it does work. I gotta make a piston here, right? And then get a button and do it that way. Okay, so let me see. I think I probably do it. I'll do it one block up because it will be easier to do it one block up. And then we make Bobby Boy on top, but then we have to piston in. Right? So I guess actually I should not do these for the time being. And I'm going to piston. Yeah, pyrolyzer with that. Or did I just set up a pyrolyzer at home? Because these ones are occupied. I just did it at home, didn't I? I'm kind of an idiot. I did. No, I did. You've reminded me that I'm an idiot, and that's acceptable. I'm dumb. I should have ceased being dumb this instant. Okay, where did I put the pyrolyzers? Down here, right? It was... Or it wasn't down here. Or it was... Oh, it's right there. Yeah. So I was gonna just... Those mans in there. Put those mans in there. That'll be good to go. And then we can just put our... And I could bring it off of... I don't know, man. I don't know what the best approach would be. I don't know that I want to spend all that much time, you know, investigating it. But anyway, okay, so we needed 2 more of the Manamans. 2 more of the Manamans. Let me clear out my backpack first. Okay, boom, boom. And then boom, 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 boom. Boom. Then that and that. Boop, boop. And boop, boop, boop. Now there's some beer, and the cannonballs are lead. So cool. And then the metal walkways can do whatever. And there's do a bit of that there, and then just a bit of do. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's the thing. The people apparently are gluttons to watch me receive punishment. So, yep. Just require reconnect. Requires a reconnect, doesn't it? A truly amazing thing to witness. It is consuming 400,000. And it's only able to deploy it at the speed of these basic universal cables, so it might take a moment to do this. So, I'm gonna go pee in the meantime. And it is done. Look at us. Empty reality charge. What do we... Okay, so, what is gonna happen? 5 billion million of, so that's not a problem. You need to charge it like that every time? I don't even know what it's doing. When you say you need to charge it like that every time, what do you mean? What does it do? Oh, frick, you hadn't charged yet. Dang it. Charged. Epic. Charged. All right, I'm just gonna do this really quick. You can change Equestria to be flexible instead of linear. Oh. Any chance of adding the uncut hardcore storm from last week to the hardcore playlist? Oh, did I forget to do that on the YouTubes? Whoopsie. One sec. I'm gonna add that to my to-do list. Let's see. Don't worry, when things get added to the to-do list, they do get did. Unless it's something that's like really major and it's more effort, then it takes longer. But for something that's like pretty easy to do, like add something to a playlist, when it's on the to-do list, it done gets did. Also, I gotta peepo type really quick. Anything happening tomorrow? If only that could have been done automatically. Yeah, but then we wouldn't get this moment for me to just take a break, relax, respond to a message about the air conditioning people coming over. For don't worry, it didn't break. They're just like, it was something that they were going to do last time when they installed like the new coils and stuff. But then it was just, they needed other, basically the air conditioning unit, the platform that it sits on is like slightly tilted back, which obviously, you know, causes water to just build up in the condensate drain. It's tipped away from the drain, so water kind of obviously, even though you can't see it, it pools up in the pan until it reaches the level of the drain. So they want to like level it. It's never caused an actual problem, but it makes sense to do. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, so if you're going to tip the thing, it means the condensate pipe that's already there is going to have to be adjusted because you're going to tip the unit forward, which is going to bring it down a little bit. And then the plenum also, which houses all the ducting, like that'll get shifted forward as it tilts forward. And I'm like, hopefully it's not a pain in the butt. Hopefully it's not a pain in the butt. But anyway. Water is such a donkey. You are so right about that. Water is actually the worst thing that was ever thought up. I can't believe people thought about water and were like, hey, we should make this the thing that we have to drink in order to live. Like, I hate that. I hate that. I can't believe that we did that. Bridget just drops in to praise water and say, I love water. Like, that's crazy that Bridget would do something like that. God dang, bro. That's crazy, Bridget, that you would just come and be that way in chat. As a roofer, I know how much damage it can do. Bro, I believe it. I believe it. I have a section of my roof that has an absolutely unknown freaking mystery leak. And I have... Oh my God, if you knew the amount of tests that I have done in order to try to figure out the exact how it happens, you would be absolutely mystified as well. It is literally one of the, oh, you have a no, you say you bet you would find it, you have a no idea. You have no idea. I know the general location, that's straightforward. As far as the precise pinpoint, holy frick. It's the craziest thing. It's unreal. I generally consider myself a reasonably smart person who can like kind of scientific method process something down in order to isolate it and be like, okay, this is where it's coming from. I have never in my entire life encountered something as insane, mysterious as this particular leak. It is crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, I'm sure you are used to people who are like, I have a problem with my computer. What do I do? And you're like, did you try turning it on and off? Oh my God, that fixed it. I'm sure that you're used to that sort of thing. This is not that. This is crazy. This is insane. It's insane, bro. It's insane. You'd stake 10 years of roofing on it. I would honestly consider, like, I would consider a challenge where I like pay somebody to come out, stay in a hotel, and freaking work on it if they staked the cost of the trip on figuring it out. Like if you don't figure it out, you're on the hook for everything. Not the repair, but like the, you know, whatever I've did. I am fairly confident if I just replace that section of roof, like it will solve the problem. But I don't know if I have to go that far. So, but anyway, yeah, that's how much I think it's a freaking mystery. Is I think you might have to eat the cost of the trip. It's that crazy. I'm trying to do thatched roofs. This is not a thatched roof. That said, I have no freaking clue how thatched roofs work because so the thatch must go on top of the actual waterproofing barrier, right? Like I've never looked into it before, but I've seen thatched roofs and I'm like, okay, but why do you do a thatched roof? Is that just sun protection for the actual waterproof part of the thing? Because otherwise, it doesn't seem very waterproof. So anyway. Okay, cool. Okay. So we got our 29 charged Certus, and now we can cook it up into the Fluix, which goes into the frickin' reality frames, which we need a lot of. Okay, so the Fluix, I mean Glasgow, the double Fluix. How many frickin' Fluixes do we need? We need a lot of frickin'